I've got something most trainers don't want to hear. Some of the best trainers, experienced, knowledgeable, and confident, still lose the room. When that happens, it's not just attention that disappears, it's credibility, momentum, and the learner's trust in the process. That moment when eyes drift, phones come out, and energy drops, well, that's not random. I've got for you 6 predictable moments where attention collapses, and none of them have anything to do with confidence, charisma, or expertise. But by the end of this episode, you will be able to spot those moments in real time and design around them before attention ever drops. First, we need to talk about how attention actually works. Attention isn't a personality trait, it's a biological cycle. The brain doesn't give attention because the trainer is good. It gives attention because something signals relevance, change, or effort. That means even excellent trainers lose attention when the design ignores how the brain regulates focus. And this happens to everyone. There are 6 moments where attention reliably drops in a learning session. Once you see them, you will stop blaming yourself and start fixing the design itself. First, long context before curiosity. One of the fastest ways to lose a room is starting with too much context. When learners don't yet know why something matters, well, the brain doesn't allocate attention to it. Context without curiosity feels like noise. This is why long introductions, background explanations, and before we begin slides quietly drain energy. The brain is waiting for a reason and you haven't given it one yet. Next, talking too long without change. Attention has a predictable decay curve. Without a change in activity, pace, or cognitive demand, focus drops sharply after about 8 to 10 minutes. This isn't disrespect. It's psychology. When delivery stays static, same voice, same posture, same slide flow, the brain stops scanning for relevance, and once attention drops, it's very hard to recover. Next, panicking at silence. This is where many trainers unintentionally kill thinking. You ask a question and the room goes quiet, and you're rushed to fill the silence. But silence is often processing, not disengagement. When trainers answer their own questions too quickly, they remove the learner's need to think. As Bob Pike has long emphasized, people learn best when they are actively involved, not rescued. This next one is where even confident, experienced trainers start to lose control of the room. Over-explanation. Over-explaining feels helpful, but cognitively, it does the opposite. When learners no longer need to think, attention collapses. The brain disengages when meaning is fully prepackaged. Explanation without effort creates spectators, not participants. And this is why clear session can still feel flat. Next, flat energy. Energy doesn't drop because learners are tired. It drops because the session never changed state. Same posture, same rhythm, same interaction pattern. Without deliberate state change, discussion, movement, reflection, the nervous system downshifts. That's why attention follows energy. Next, no reflection or closure. When learning ends without reflection, experience never becomes insight. Without pause, synthesis, or meaning-making, the brain treats the session as incomplete. As experiential learning research shows, reflection is where learning actually consolidates. So when attention disappears, it's rarely about performance. It's about design that ignores curiosity, change, effort, processing time, and energy cycles. Attention loss isn't personal, it's predictable. Here's how to prevent attention loss before it happens. I call this the attention by design checklist. Before any session, ask yourself these. Where do I earn curiosity before giving context? Lead with tension, not explanation. Where does the state change every 8 to 10 minutes? No delivery should stay static. Where do learners struggle productively? Because thinking sustains attention. Where do I allow silence to do the job? Because processing, well, it needs space. Where do learners reflect before we move on? Because attention turns into learning through meaning making. If you design for these, attention becomes stable, not fragile. So great trainers don't perform harder when attention drops. They redesign the experience. Attention isn't managed in the moment, it's engineered in advance. So before your next session, look at the agenda and ask yourself this: where is the attention most likely to drop? And what have I designed to prevent it? That one question changes how you facilitate forever. In the next episode, we're going to tackle something every facilitator misreads: what silence in the classroom really means. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.